Hello, welcome to my channel, Western Signalman. I'm James. And today's a bit of a special episode because a few months back I was approached by Paul Stapleton to ask if I could make a video of his layout, Beijao. If you're not familiar with this layout, it's based on a northern city in China. And it's an absolutely fantastic exhibition layout. So I jumped at the chance at this honour of presenting this layout. So why don't you come and see what it's all about? Let's head back to 2001. The Lord of the Rings was released in the cinema, The Office came to the small screen, and someone had a cough on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And over in China, steam was having its swan song around the heavily polluted industrial cities in the north. Beijao is one of those cities, and Paul's layout is set in the northern suburbs of the city. Having always been an exhibition layout builder, Paul got the GWR branch line out of his system early on and dabbled in American O-gauge and the delightful American ON30 logging lines as he built more and more interesting and different layouts. Having visited China several times to savour the end of steam, he wanted to share this experience in modern form. There are plenty of running lines to catch passing trains. The lines at the front have two main lines heading towards Beijing and the third bi-directional line leading to coal mines and another nearby provincial city. The lines at the back of the layout run from the coal mines on the left side to the steelworks on the right. Access to the steelworks is up a 1 in 30 gradient, and so uphill trains require the help of banker locomotives to get the train to the steelworks. This is Paul's favourite part of the layout, and he was kind enough to talk me through the operation. The loco and its train would arrive. The banker then moves in position behind the train.
And it's got all the lights as well. Yeah, all the people in it.
Sounding his whistle, the points are changed, and the banker moves to buffer up behind the wagons. A short blast on the whistle from the banker notifies the train in front that it's about to buffer up to the wagons. And when all ready to go, the lead loco sounds its whistle and the banker replies in return. And with that, the two heavy locomotives snort off up the 1 in 30 incline. I think there's only one thing that can make this scene better, and that would be a tower of smoke and steam pouring from the funnels of the two hard-working locos.
Right, okay, so first of all the barriers will come down.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
There are plenty of cameos on the layout. Paul himself appears 3 times, including popping out of a taxi to take a photo of the passing trains.
Oh my goodness.
Did I spoil that by talking?
No,
You
not
can
at all.
run
No,
that,
not
run
at
that
all.
through the
No, it was great.
Never
Well,
too hard.
delightful. Thank you.
No.
It's the last days of Steam, and so the local news team is present to record the event. Paul and his friends can be seen waiting by the minibus, ready to embark on another spotting adventure. Although judging by the watch checking, someone is running late. The buildings on the layout are fitted with interior detail. Each shop sign is correct and portrays what is inside. The hairdressers is the hairdressers. The supermarket is the supermarket. There's even play parks at the end of the street for the children. And to complete the cameos, there's even China's very own Del Boy, as he tries to sell off railway signs to gullible Western tourists. The layout is too big for Paul to set up at home, and so any testing has involved hiring a church hall midweek, and then having a greater challenge of getting the team together to have a running session to make sure all is well. With such a large and complex layout, this sounds like the sensible thing to do, particularly when issues crop up on the full setup, which have managed to hide themselves when only joining 3 or 4 baseboards together at home.
How far is China?
About 10 hours on an aeroplane. This is
both is making the video. That woman, so it appears to be a complex
Of course, such an unusual prototype does have its difficulties. Locos and rolling stock could once upon a time be acquired from backmen through stockists. But nowadays Paul finds he has to get his models to be bought in from China or Hong Kong. To me, this is what an exhibition layout is all about. You don't have to be into the prototype to be entertained by it. It's not a layout you'd glance at and turn your nose up because you don't model HO. Let's be honest, how many of us are currently modelling a Chinese prototype layout right now? Not many, I'm sure. And that's what proves that this layout is an entertaining exhibition layout. There are the parades of trains to watch go by, the cameos, the working cement mixer, the lorries driving by, and the hours of painstaking detail to appreciate. On top of that, there are the workings to watch, and in particular the banking sequence. There are not many layouts I recall with model banking trains. The Summit is the only other that comes to mind, and yet what an entertaining display of model railways it is to watch locomotives working together in tandem, moving a train up a hill. After all, it was the real-life bankers working on the Great Western Main Line at Box which influenced a certain author about talking engines. And that imaginative idea is invoked here when you watch the locos climb that 1 in 30 gradient towards the steelworks. Now here comes something special, and this hadn't been done on the layout in some time, a number of years I believe. The tanker train is about to go right across the junction, and it is a very, very long train. That is some impressive stuff.
Yeah, Right, come on then.
I'd like to thank Paul for being asked to make this video. It's quite an honour to be asked to present such a wonderful layout. I'd also like to thank his team as they patiently ran the train, sometimes several times over, so the magic of the layout could be captured on camera. And let's not forget the boy, who also had the patience of a saint whilst we filmed. Don't worry, he got a brand new wagon out of this. If you want to see more of this layout, then you can. You can find it on RM Web, or alternatively look out for it at some of the upcoming shows this year. And honestly, you really do need to go and see it.
In America, they have trains like
You gotta get back, have you?
I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of a wonderful layout, and if you do get to see an exhibition, see if you can spot all the wonderful cameos, and if you're lucky enough, catch the bankers doing their thing as they push a heavy freight train towards the steelworks. If you've liked this video, then please click the like button. If you want to make a comment, then please do so down below. And if you really want to, then click that subscribe button. And hopefully, I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.